Alright. Basically, right, I've got a massive hole in myself and I cannot remember for why. Great premise, isn't it? You should have been there when I pitched it to myself. It was magical.
It is I, Leaf Man! Fear not, weary traveller!
I'm not a traveller, I'm just daft.
Behold, using my powers of botanical hypnosis, I shall summon the gods of echinacea and chamomile!
No, it's not doing out about the hole.
Imbibe the elixir of life! Imbibe it!
How come it smells of pee?
Because everything smells of pee!
I don't feel any better, apart from being reminded of the unexpectedly refreshing taste of urine.
Don't worry, good sir, I will fill your mysterious hole if I have to summon the might of the entire forest!
Nothing. Not even a tingling sensation like something's about to happen.
This can only mean one thing. Someone has stolen a piece of you, and I am going to help you find it.
Oh, thanks.
But first, you must give me 50p.
Alright.
Come.
You said come.
Really, we're doing this?
No, seriously, I've actually got that lumberjack syndrome where I have to obey any command that's made suddenly or unexpectedly. And you said come. Alright, let's go.
This is the time flower. Eat it and you'll be able to raise or lower your heart rate at will in a way that is somehow not dangerous. Ow. This is the root of the quantum vine. It regenerates the brain cells that are lost as memories diminish. It's like nature's own stem cells. Eat it! Ow. This is St. Mitsubishi's wart. It will make you impervious to gravity. Don't you want it?
Of course I don't. I think it's one of the dumbest things I've ever heard. They all are. You just failed to phrase that last one as a command.
Oh, eat it! Ow.
Oh, I've still got the hole going on, man.
What? Oh, yes. First, you must give me a fiver. Hark, it is my comrade, Stone Girl, with the power of stones.
The stones told me you were coming. The tempered obsidian ore tells me everything I need to know. You're male, you're human, and you're suffering from menstrual cramps in your cloaca.
Nah, I've just got a hole in myself.
He's got a hole in himself.
I knew that. That's what the dog stone told me. The dog stone never lies. But sometimes I listen to other stones because they have better stories. This is the one you want. This is one, the dog stone. 100 to you.
100?
Okay, you can have a different one. It does exactly the same thing, but it's cheaper. Tenner.
Oh, alright.
It'll turn slightly purple if it notices any racism.
Eat this! You'll go blind! Then there'll be no racism! Ow.
Aye, well, it's filled the hole, alright. Don't get me wrong. Size-wise, it's worked a treat, but I was hoping to fill it with, like, guts and fat and, you know, insides and that.
I've got a stone for that! The subterranean bollocksite! Stick it in your ear, you'll have good luck.
And that'll make me vital organs grow back.
You might get lucky. That'll be 50 quid. Aye, I say that'll be 50 quid.
Aye, it works really well. I can't even hear you.
Shoplifter!
What's happening, crack smokers?
It's Professor Hydrocraft, the human font, with the power of holy water.
My audacious discharge is world famous, for it contains every chemical in the known universe by containing none of them.
That shoplifter is getting away with one of my best pebbles. Use your powers of neoscience to stop him.
Why, it's elementary. The best way to go any distance in that direction is to move half an inch in the opposite direction.
Genius!
Oh, I don't think I want this. It's making me forget maths.
Oh, you took away an object to which I arbitrarily applied a monetary value.
But I don't want it. It's basically just a piece of planet. There's loads of it right there, look.
Too late, you got paid for it now.
Professor Hydrocraft to the rescue! How much money is at stake here, people?
20 quid.
How about this? Instead of you taking 20 quid from him, why don't you give him a piece of copper 2 nanometers by 3 nanometers in 15 billion years' time?
You've done it again, Professor.
Oh, it's a good thing the universe resets itself every 15 billion years.
Are we all square? Good. That'll be 5 grand, please.
Oh, Nad.
I am Shanku, master of magic healing pins. Shan Q make feel better. You need to relax.
I'm proper relaxed, man. I'm well relaxed.
You not relax enough. Relax. Relax. Can you move?
No, I'm completely paralyzed. I can't feel a thing.
Victory! You relax now. Shan Q better than you.
Alright, how much do I owe you then?
Nothing. You get free on NHS. Only payment I require is your time, dignity, and capacity for critical thinking.
Wow, thanks, Shan Q.
Remember, as Shan Q always say, if you don't calm down, I nail you to furniture.
I have done a smashing job of giving me more holes, but it was actually after getting less. That's not as ironic as it sounds, given that these are real holes and the original hole was a symbolic hole. But either way, it's like I always say, if you feel empty, don't pick holes in yourself. Shoot, I suppose I've given away the moral a bit early there, never mind. Keep watching though, there's a couple more anthropomorphic stabs at alternative medicine coming up. Here's one, look.
It breaks people's necks, boy!
Oh my god, it breaks people's necks, boy!
To break people's necks, boy!
Alright, what's your name? Oh.
Breaks people's necks, boy. Broke his neck.
He did! Good show, breaks people's necks, boy! Go, break people's neck, boy!
What are you gonna do now you've broken his neck? Breaks people's necks, boy! Oh, he unbroke his neck!
People's necks,
Good
boy.
show, breaks people's neck, boy!
Alright, breaks people's necks, boy. What do you do then?
I can hear your grandmother. She is weeping uncontrollably, stranded in the netherworld, foot stuck under a human skull. Why did you let her die? Why? I hear the distant, undulating whimper of the child you never had. He says, I'm waiting for you, father. I'm waiting. That's right, I am where you think I am.
Aren't you gonna just break me neck?
By day, I am breaks people's necks, boy. But by night, I am digs up memories and rapes them, man.
Grand, I don't suppose you can help us fill me hole.
That depends. Does the name Lucy mean anything to you?
No,
Roger?
no,
Ian?
no,
Isabella?
no,
Tajinda?
no,
Mingli?
no.
Boris?
I had a cat called Boris.
I can hear Boris. I can hear his bemoaning wails reverberating into our dimension. He says, wow, I'm talking to you. Isn't this incredible? I mean, I've lived with you my whole life, and this is the first time we've actually been able to communicate. This is incredible. Do you know, this will absolutely rock the scientific world. It's generally assumed that even if cats could talk English, we wouldn't be able to understand them. Their perceptions and frames of reference would be too obscure for us to... because we're such fundamentally different creatures. But here I am talking to you. All the more strange, then, when you think of just how different a human is from a ghost.
Well, this has been fascinating, and above all, cheap.
What's more, I think we may have gotten to the bottom of the mystery of the absence of the portion of your torso.
Your torso portion absence mystery bottom. We've gotten to it.
It has been taken where all insides go. The place death calls his living room. The Tower of Blood Jesus.
Tons upon tons of otherwise tasty and nutritious human organs are kept as prisoners.
Sometimes inside live humans.
It is a barbaric and backward place full of blood thieves. Their leader, our arch nemesis, Dr. Credentials.
Hey, how did you get in here?
Through the magic of editing.
No, I've told you this before. You cannot come in here with your hokey magic. You should be digging for pennies in a mental hospital, not invading a real one. Get out!
Your days are numbered, Credentials. I will summon hordes of shadow demons who will eat your mind.
No, you will not, because you do not have superpowers.
Gasp! His evil powers of education have taken away our extraordinary abilities.
Ha, you forget, Doctor. I outrank you, for I am a professor.
Okay, first of all, that's not how it works. And second, how are you qualified? In what way are you educated?
Simple. Instead of educating myself, I made everybody else ever so slightly less educated.
No, get out! You are not masterminds, you are not superhumans, you are crazy bloody tramps who pick things up off the street.
He's right. Individually, we are just crazy tramps who pick things up off the street. But when our powers combine...
Leaves!
Stones!
Water!
Hypodermic needles!
reckless disregard for the well-being of others. When our powers combine...
Nothing, you see? Nothing at all, because a fat sack of goose eggs multiplied by 5 is still a fat sack of goose eggs. When your powers combine, I am God-Man! God-Man, with the power of everything. I can everything, you're everything, in a matter of nothing. Well, come on then, do it. What? You're very bright, but you're not actually doing anything. Go and do something. Roar! That's what I thought. Security, please send up Drugsman. It's Drugsman.
Drugsman!
It's the Drugman! Thank you, Drugsman. You now go back to work, please. Thank you. You have never seen you before. Who are you?
I've never got any powers. I've just got a massive hole in myself. We was wondering if you lot had stolen it.
What, this? This is one of those portable joke holes. There's nothing wrong with you. Do you really think you were walking around without a heart, lungs, or lower spine?
I knew it was imaginary, but not in that context. So it's not an imaginary real hole, it's a real imaginary hole?
It's an imaginary, real imaginary hole.
Oh, you might call it a plot hole.
You might. But you might also call it the moral of this story. About the spiritual holes people invented themselves.
No, I've already done the moral earlier on.
Oh, you did? Even the...
Aye, man, I'm pretty sure I covered it.
Then, good. Then I think we are... done.
Yep.